What is going on, everyone? My name's Boyd and I'm back with some more Age Mythology. The Titans action spawning in the left side of the map in the blue color, playing as Poseidon. His name is Matreiuss. His opponent today. Oh, this one might be a veto. This is a red color. It's Magic. He's playing Ra. This is game number 6. It's currently 2 wins for Magic to 3 wins for Matreiuss. It is currently match point for Matreiuss here. If Magic loses, match point. We just see a relic has been found. Harmonious necklace may make Matreiuss or make Magic want to continue in this game. This gold mine, not the best. This talent center, not the best. But we'll see if Magic wants to make it work. Gold mines everywhere else, fairly average, fairly decent hunt on this map though. Over here and over here. This is one of the more high hunt ones, but we just passed the minute mark. No more vetoing allowed. Magic has to stay with this now. Villagers are still pumping out. We've got 6 villagers on food already for Magic. He finds his hunt right there. That's going to be perfect for him. He's going to be very happy to see that. Still locating cows here. He's found a lot of cows. We've already got 7 cows here for Matreiuss, for Magic. Matreiuss, on the other hand, only 4 cows, but happily continuing in this game. So we do have the Ra versus Poseidon on Alfheim. This is clearly going to be a difficult matchup for the Poseidon because Alfheim is such a defensive map. There's all these extra cliffs, which are extra choke points to deal with. Very difficult. We do see this gold mine sitting here, though. Very, very nice gold mine for Magic, but equally not. I take it all back. This map is glorious for Magic right now. This gold mine here, a couple of steps away from his home gold mine, a Migdol stronghold right next to the Sentry Tower, locates this gold mine. This town center far back, very, very safe. There is a forward town center in this blackness here, but very easy to get, and it's back town centers. We've seen Marathon Poseidon Ra games with Matreiuss before. And God, I'm hoping at 2:15 in the morning that this is not going to turn into an hour-long game, because this has potential to go the distance here. And honestly, Magic's late game is good. Magic's late game is up there with the best of them, literally ever. He is one of the strongest deathmatch players, and I just love watching what he comes up with late game, because he's never going to get stuck on an idea. He's never going to get stuck on, hey, I need to take this talent center down. He's going to find different avenues to make you lose your footing in the game. And we'll see if this is what this game is going to end up to be or not here. Temple going up for Magic. Temple is already up for Matreiuss. Theseus is coming through. The majority of this hunt has been gathered already for Magic, so it's going to be really happy about that. But the problem is going to be the Theseus comes in and hits off this. But do we see the relics? Are they any good? We've got Canopic Jar of Imset. We've got, that's the infantry go fast, train faster. Got the Ankh of Ra, really big relic actually for both civs here. And we finally also have the Tail of Cerberus here with the Myth Unit special ability. There is Harmonious necklace getting dumped in here by Magic, going to give him extra gold income. Final villager coming out. This hunt just about gathered here, and the Theseus does not spot it. He is checking the black fog, and he will find this hunt over here. Magic can fight back if he so chooses. And we've already got Hermes 75% of the way here. The priest getting pulled off here. If Magic wants, he can just leave. He's left just about 100 food in that location there. But he's got all of these cows left over here. He's also got, well, there's a cow in the corner there, but that doesn't matter too much. How is the gold situation for Magic? Clearly looks like he is going for a fast second town center, pulling the village, the pharaoh off of the town center here, going to be empowering that to get as much food out of that as possible, going up to 100 food in the bank here. Villagers coming over onto this town center. He will need, he's going to need some more food income here. He's going to need some more food income. We've got the box starting here. Magic throwing up the first wall. Magic coming over here. Town center coming up. What do you see? The centaur coming in to harass this. Second town center for Matreiuss. I wouldn't be surprised to see a third town center here for Matreiuss in the near future. Pharaoh just about to get this town center up, but Magic not producing any villages right now. Has taken villages off of the gold mine here. He does have a gold mine behind this tree. And there's the box, as I said. Throwing that one up. He's leaving his house as very vulnerable, but I guess at this point it doesn't matter. Lots of villages onto wood here. Do we not have upgrades here? Husbandry coming through from Matreiuss. No Shadoof. I'm really not sure about this build order from Magic. It seems a little bit funky. We do see some cows coming over here for Magic. Obviously to eat those on this town center once the Shadoof comes in. There's no problems here going for a late advance. You don't have to be ridiculously speedy in your advance time. But what you do need is to be incredibly economically efficient. So we'll see if this is what Magic is going to go for. And it looks like he's had a little bit of idle villager time. We see walls already coming up for Matreiuss as he's trying to close up the map, make sure he doesn't get raided. Still no third town center for Matreiuss is a bit of a question mark for me, considering how strong it is in this matchup. We see more walls coming up over here. I wonder if Matreiuss can get a wall on this. If he goes up a stable here and a wall, could potentially make this gold mine a little bit difficult for Magic to grab. You see the Wadget can push this centaur back, and with the Wadget's pathfind or tracking here, he does manage to keep that one alive. We do see the Hippolyta coming in, but does miss the first Wadget here. The Wadget getting retreated back over onto the town center. Going to be chilling there for just a little bit. We've got all the Auroch in the bottom corner of the map here for Matreiuss. There's Auroch in the top corner for Magic, but he's obviously not going to go for that. There's the farms starting to get thrown down now. Magic throwing more villagers over onto gold. Stables coming up for Matreiuss in a very aggressive position here. This wood line, if this wood line was like cut off here, this wood line, this gold line would be perfect, but with this wood line here, it makes it really difficult for Magic to even approach this. So this gold mine will definitely be the one that Magic has to think about going to. But meanwhile, Matreiuss is just quartering this map off. But all these walls don't do that much when you have to consider the rock. The impending rock here. Matreiuss will just pick his villagers up, jump over the wall, come to this settlement here. No problems. There's the rain though. Late rain, but huge amounts of economy. Armory coming up. And basically Magic just needs to throw down the Migdol stronghold and make cavalry, which is exactly what you do with this late game, this slow build order. We do see the stables both up. Going to be preventing this gold mine from getting gathered from. A bit of an interesting positioning from the stables. I mean, just from a sheerly efficiency standpoint, going on the long sides would be better, but this stable then creates a nice choke point here, and it's going to prevent any villagers from running past it. So that's why he's done that there. Lots of villagers on the wood here though for Magic. A little bit confused about that. Obviously throw up the market and trade straight away, trade that wood away, but surprised to see that he's doing that, because it means he might want to build chariot archers, which against Poseidon I don't think is the best idea. And we do see him coming around here throwing more military buildings around gold mines. This is very obnoxious, but very smart by Matreiuss in order to do that, preventing Magic from getting any easy second gold mine, forcing out siege towers as well early. And we'll see how it works. Meanwhile, more villages getting created by Matreiuss. More units getting built. He does have the medium infantry. Hathor is on the way. Nice raids by Matreiuss. Do we see Skin of the Rhino? We have Skin of the Rhino, so these villagers do not die fast at all. A barracks is coming up for Magic, which I don't know if I like at all. I feel like just cavalry here are very good there. The raw bonus is pretty big, to be honest. If you check it out, go into here, we go into here, we go into here. You're getting, wait, do they not get a bonus? Am I just wrong? Am I wrong? thought Ra gets a bonus for the camo. Maybe it's just speed. Thought it was HP as well. Anyways, more spearmen coming out. He needs to get upgrades on these spearmen before he moves out. But this may just be... Oh, this is just the spearmen jumping into the rock. I actually really like this by Magic. The spearmen into the rock really help the raids because the pursuit cost is insane. It kills villagers in 2 hits. But the spearmen drop onto the units here, and then they can get a really strong locust off as well. Matreiuss is really nicely spread out though, and I think like the walls will spot the rock, but Magic is trying to fly over the trees here. We see the hippocons running around, and I'm not sure if Matreiuss has spotted the rock just yet. No idea where the Hippolyta is. She was over here, but no longer. And she's going to have to come back and defend against this. Meanwhile, the rock running into the main base of Matreiuss needs to find a different place to go. We see more walls over here. The Wadget does get picked off. Hippolyta is way out of position here. So this rock is going to find some value at the very least. Picking off some villagers over here. There's a couple of low HP ones. We do see the Hippocon coming in onto this location. Some cavalry getting built with the spearmen as well. There is a siege tower coming through. Going to be able to take down this location here. The rock not... getting micro, does get micro. There we go. Spearmen pop out. The villagers very low. Magic does spot which ones are low. Immediately targets that down. It gets 1 villager kill already. Very nice by Magic with that early rock there. Now we see the stable just about to fall. You've got to be very careful with this because the militia will come out and then you've traded 70 or 85 wood for 300 resources. But there is a Migdol here in order to take this down. So no problems. They do go after the villagers. Not the best decision there. Now Magic is pushing Matreiuss back, who is really struggling here. But Matreiuss taking the forward town center, taking the initiative here. Do we see a heroic edge? We've got Aphrodite coming in. Aphrodite is going to be huge. That Nemean Lion, very, very strong against the heroic age of Magic. But then if you go too heavily into the Nemean Lions, you will get hit. Oh, the Locust coming down and take it all. This is really good. 5 villager kills here. The curse comes down, takes down a bunch of the units, forces Magic back. Only 5 kills though, but not bad at all. We do see a shifting sands onto the Hippocon, but a bunch of them don't go into the box. Only gets 3 of them, but the rest should die to the villagers here as Magic is still trying to push in. He's going to get some more villager kills here. Absolutely huge for Magic. Still trying to push in. This rock still looking for some value. Where is it? Actually, does it get picked off? Must have got picked off. Take it all back. Some cavalry raids. Villagers trying to push onto this gold mine. He does not need to go for that. He's got this gold mine over here, but the Nemean Lion enough. Like I said, the Nemean Lion's not a bad heroic age decision for Poseidon, but if you go too heavily into it, you will see Osiris come in. And Osiris will be able to prevent those Nemean Lions from getting value because they've got those mummies. Magic can go for the trade abuse yet again. He's got the market down, so he can go heavily into the wood if he wants at this point in order to trade for gold. We'll see if that's the choice that he wants to go for. So many siege towers for Magic though. He's got... Oh man, imagine if he had Locust now. Imagine if he had Locust, he could just take this town center down with the help of Locust, but all these villages on this town center may be enough to defend against this push. There's really not that many military units here, so if this works for Magic, it's going to be brutal. He's got 130 of 130 population here. Heavy Spearmen coming through, Copper Shields coming through. Heavy Spearman is such a weird technology. I don't know why he's so insistent on the Spearman at this point. Obviously, he wants to go Horus, but I don't know if Horus is the right decision here. Now the Siege Towers. 4 Siege Towers onto this town center right now. The village is getting dumped into here, and we do see a ceasefire, but that means that all 6 of these Siege Towers will come onto this. We've got 117 of 145 population. Matreiuss is going to attempt to get out as many units as he possibly can, getting heavy cavalry out as well. It's going to be a big assistance there. More stables coming up for Matreiuss. He's just spamming stables everywhere. We've got the 7th siege tower. Magic should be able to take this town center down, but at what cost? That's going to be the question. Only with 2 military buildings here, Magic needs to throw down more barracks. I wouldn't mind him trying to secure this gold mine that doesn't have stables on it either, but it does look like Magic is opting to retreat here at this point. He can make his way over to this town center. It's a much more efficient decision. We see that Matreiuss is almost respecting that Magic is retreating and letting him do so. And Horus is on the way for Magic. So obviously he's going for that. He's getting up his Monument to the Soldiers. How much favor in the bank? 24 favor in the bank. But Magic's just still not going for this top town center. It's obviously the way that he should go. These siege towers are very strong. They've got a lot of HP, but they will die very quickly if you're not fighting efficiently with them. We do see the cavalry going to be sneaking through, going for some raids. Matreiuss has to decide what he wants to do. Nice wall here to retreat through. And Magic is going to be looking for some gold villages, but they're all over on this location and on this location here. Siege towers making their way up to this top town center here. There's the Horus. He can run the cavalry in and take this town center down if he wants to. Villagers moving over onto this town center in the back. We've got Artemis coming through for Matreiuss. We've already got fortified town centers. There is no masons though, so this town center should go down. Meanwhile, siege towers making their way up to the top town center. Artemis is getting researched in this town center though. That could be a big mistake because all of the siege towers are going to be hitting this, or at least they should be. Meanwhile, where's all of Magic's units? Where's his Avenger? There it is. Avenger coming in to help out. Not sure if this army is quite enough to fight this, but it's going to be a distraction for the very least. Villager here picking off this this siege tower. Enemy line in the back going to get sniped. It's like the heavy Hippocon's way too good here. We see more upgrades coming in. Spear of the Horizon, bronze shields coming in, preventing the town center with the siege towers. All of these units for Magic are falling. And Artemis is going to come through. Why did Magic not go for that top town center with the siege towers? There's nothing up there, or there was nothing up there. Obviously he doesn't know because it's not scouted, but something he learned when he sent the siege tower up there, the first one. Could have followed it up, but hasn't. Meanwhile, Magic is just going to continue to push through. He needs to put some towers down here and secure this location here. He's getting this gold mine, which obviously he needs to. This one's just about to fizzle out. How's the armor upgrade, the building upgrades? No masons, no sun-dried mud brick. And now we've got the Chimera, and Matreiuss is 4 town centers in a decent position to hold on to him. And Magic has got a very tough road in front of him to get a town center back. Maybe rushing Titan here is the way to go. Don't get those technologies. Rush Titan. Migdol Stronghold coming up for Magic. We already see that the Chimera are coming out, and man, Matreiuss sees the green light. When you go Horus as Ra against Poseidon, Matreiuss sees the green light to just spam Chimera. He's going to get that upgrade from these after he gets a couple of them. The Flames of Typhoon. Now his army just completely melts there to those 2 Chimera shots. The Migdol Stronghold is almost up, but it's going to get torn down very quickly. Meanwhile, we've got some siege towers making their way in onto this town center while all the action is going on. Smart move by Magic. We'll see if it pays off for him, if Matreiuss is paying attention or not. You'll have to see the red dots, and Matreiuss is good enough to notice that. We do see these Chimeras going to get super value here. You cannot be fighting these like this. Meanwhile, the Migdol Stronghold going down, and Matreiuss looks like he is running away with this game. More siege towers. Well, these siege towers have been taken down. This siege tower has not been spotted just yet, so Matreiuss may lose this town center at this point, but what's going to happen is Magic's got no gold income. He's at 83 gold here. And the town center will live for the time being. The villagers do get tasked onto this other siege tower here. All of Magic's villagers moving forward here, trying to repair the Migdol. They do not get onto it. And Toxotes is able to take down these villagers very, very easily here, as Matreiuss has completely boxed Magic into his base. And these Chimera come out and boom, dead. Look at that damage. 4 Chimera here. He still doesn't have the Flames of Typhoon, which is definitely sad because it makes those Chimeras so strong. But Magic is not giving up just yet. Still trying to defend here, still trying to fight. No gold in the bank, selling the food, selling the wood, trying to get as much gold as he can to keep fighting here. But these Chimera are just so efficient here. Now making hoplites. We do have some priests coming in to help take down these Chimera, but look at the damage from the non-funeral rites priests here. This does nothing. And Matreiuss is just loving life here with his Chimera. Just an absolute massacre of an army here by these Chimera. And Magic has got no ideas. Nothing left. No favor left for a Titan Gate. There's still Earthquake as well, remember. So even if he goes Titan Gate, he needs to like spam buildings around it so that it doesn't just die instantly to an Earthquake. And Magic taps out. GG, well played by Matreiuss here, taking the game, taking the series. What an insanely well played game by both players here, to be honest. I feel like a couple of things in this game could have made this Magic's for the taking. He almost had this location here. Osiris was and is always the key here. Spearman I don't rate against Poseidon. I rate Camelry completely. Mass Camelry, get the Desert Winds upgrade if you need. And in the late game, you're not making Camelry anyways, or Spearman for that matter. Anyways, let's check this post game out. See if we can learn anything. Resource total heavily in favor of Magic here, and then gets taken back by Matreiuss. Just a decisive victory here. GG. Well played. If you guys enjoyed this game, please hit the follow button on the Twitch. If you are on the YouTubes, hit the subscribe button. If your name is Trust, you are a legend for putting these show matches on. I do hope that everyone in the chat and on the YouTubes gives you a big shout out because you deserve it. My name's Boyd, and I'll see you guys next time.